Solstice of Heroes is coming. A new activity, Bonfire Bash, new armor, better devils coming as a return as the big new weapon, technically the returning weapon. We got a whole new branch of armor sets, new event cosmetics, whole new changes to the European aerial zone. There's so much to cover. We're going to get right into it. Me personally, I love this event out of any event we get any year. You know, I like Festival of the Lost, but I don't really like Guardian games or the Dawning as much as I like Solstice, because it really provides you with a real grind. You're actually grinding this type of armor from green, blue, and purple rarity. You're actually grinding something you might put into your character's, customization type transmog set, which is nice, because again, people are always like, why would you grind for something if it doesn't look good? And usually my opinion of Solstice armor is always that I really like the armor and I will put it into my set, so hopefully this armor this time around will be just like that. But please subscribe, guys. We're trying to get to 12K. We are so close there. But thanks, guys, for all the support, and let's get right into it. So let's get right into the release date. Now, we won't see Solstice this time around until July 19th, and that will go all the way up to August 16th. So it's going to be about a month, which is nice, because it isn't just like 2 or 3 weeks. It's a whole 4 weeks, basically, for this event, which I love, because if you, of course, need time to get the armor set, if you're not available, if you're like on summer break, you'll be able to just go in there sometime in around early August, and you still have enough time to grind the armor, because usually the armor only takes about a couple days to a week, depending if you only do a couple hours a day, and like unless you're like me, who does the whole grind on day one. But yeah, you get the idea. So let's get into the main thing with Solstice, is that the armor. Everyone loves the armor grind, in my opinion. There's some things that you probably hate about it, but in my personal opinion, the armor grind is what really helped make Solstice actually an event you want to grind for. So we actually seen leaked images already of the Solstice armor this year. I'll put it up on screen. We haven't seen the 3D preview of it until, of course, the 12 later on, where we'll actually get to see it. But I do like the armor this time around. I still have like an urge to go and equip the old armors from the previous events, but this armor will do for my grind, basically. Now, in order to get this armor, if you never played Solstice before, you're going to have to do event challenges. And these challenges are going to scale from completing a green rarity armor set. So you're going to have to do 3 objectives for each piece of armor. So 3 for the head, arms, chest, leggings, and of course your class item. As soon as you complete all those 15 objectives, you will be able to move to the blue set, and then etc. You have to do another 15 challenges, a bit harder, and then that will get you to the last set, which is going to be the legendary set. And then after that, you can if you want, do the last, of course, couple of challenges, which will be able to make the armor masterwork, which is pretty nice. And in order to complete these challenges, you're probably going to go into the zone that's always in Solstice of Heroes, the European aerial zone. Now, this is a cool place, in my opinion. Some people can get tired of this space to just go in, because it keeps getting a bit repetitive, but we are going to get new changes like every year. We do get a couple changes to what the zone is going to look like. There might be a little secrets in there. I know there's a huge secret with Uldren Sov a couple years back after Forsaken, or before Forsaken, can't remember. And then, of course, there's a secret room, which was then utilized the year later. So there's going to be secret changes to the European aerial zone, and this new game mode called Bonfire Bash is probably going to have a bit different tweaks to it, as they always do some tweaks to the European aerial zone. It's a big location, of course. There's like bosses, and you're going to have to go and find these bosses, kill them, and then you will, of course, get the amount of bosses that you kill will give you how much keys you will get to go and open chests around the map. And those chests, of course, are the rewards, the Solstice packages, the Solstice keys that you're going to need, of course, to unlock and finish the event objectives for the armor sets, which is pretty nice because it gives more of a grind to go into this space and do stuff. There's, of course, going to be ability days, Arc, Solar Void, and probably a Stasis day, me guessing, for this event. And of course, those days will probably help you out with the subclass, whatever you're, of course, doing with that elemental blow when you're getting the kills for the armor set. So that's pretty nice, similar to how Guardian games had its elemental days, and it's pretty nice to have that. Now, we did get the images of leaked cosmetics, ghost shells, sparrows, a couple with the leaked armor. I will put it on screen. It does look pretty nice, bit tempting in my opinion. I'm betting that they will eventually go to the Bright Dust section of the store if you don't want to pay for them. And of course, that's probably the best bet if you don't want to use real money. The previous event armor from the last 3 Solstice years, they will also be at the Everywhere store for 6,000 Bright Dust and as well silver. So if you do like the old Solstice armor, you can get that as well. I'm not sure if there will be any armor glows. There might be with the new armor sets, which will be pretty nice because they have had glows for the armor, which is going to be, of course, nice for if you want to have like a blue solar, or an arc solar, void, or stasis glow, and eventually hopefully another element next year, which I'm hoping will come with Lightfall, which will be pretty nice, hopefully. But yeah, stuff like that. Something big that we're going to get this year is that there's going to be an entire new title and new seal, which is really big because we really haven't seen a seal with Solstice back from Forsaken, which was technically Moments of Triumph. We haven't seen an individual seal for Solstice of Heroes, if I'm correct. And that's a really big thing if, of course, there's going to be a seal and a title involved, because that's going to give you even more incentive to grind for this, of course, event, to go into the European Aerial Zone, grind that for the new armor, and now a new seal and title. This is a big thing, and hopefully they will spread to more events like Festival of Lost, like Dawning, like having an event and title included. That's going to really help out people to like, okay, let me go grind this, and hopefully it's a good name for a title. Like, please, Bungie, make the title seal actually sound awesome and epic so I can go and grind it for this event. That would be really awesome. And yeah, we'll hope we won't have any objectives right now on what that seal will be. I don't think it will be too long. It might be a little time gated depending if there's going to be any time gating involved with like chest locations or triumph stuff those weeks, but I'm betting it wouldn't be too much triumphs, similar to how like this season probably has a bit more triumphs because of course there's a dungeon involved in the seasonal story and all that. I wouldn't expect it to be too lengthy like the season title, which will be nice. Something little there for an event makes people actually want to grind a little bit more. Now, Bonfire Bash, what I'm guessing with Bonfire Bash is it's going to have some new tweaks to the European Aerial Zone bosses. Of course, who knows really what it means, because we won't know until it releases, but something to think about going into this event. And hopefully we'll get some new bosses as well, because we've had these same bosses, I feel like, for a while, which is like a wizard, it's like a Cabal Legionnaire or something like that. Hopefully we'll get some new bosses. I would love to have to fight Taniks in this, and it would be pretty nice, or Gaul, I don't mind him too. I haven't shot him until like last week and like year 2, so hopefully we'll kill him more often, which will be pretty nice. But we'll find out what bosses we can expect in this event and what changes will lie in future TWABs, as I know they're gonna prepare this. And of course Bungie Day is also coming up, so maybe they'll release some stuff there. But we won't see this event until July 19th, which is kind of a while away, but it's not actually, because if you think about it, as soon as the seasonal story is over, the next week after that I believe is when we'll get Solstice, so we'll have some stuff to grind there, and it'll be pretty nice to see what they add on to this event. So that's all I got for today's video. I hope you guys are hyped for Solstice as I am. It's much better to me, for this event, much more of a hype for this event than Guardian Games was, and it's really cool to have an incentive to actually grind this event for new armor and actually have some little new stuff in there. And it's pretty awesome because the event cosmetics are always so awesome with Solstice as well, much better than Guardian Games. But yeah guys, that's all I got for today's video. Let me know your thoughts on this event, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching.